Round 2. Sinegal with only one loss, and that team via a knockout in the second round, we said before, to Terrence Ali in 1984. Shaken and staggered in round 1. Get to really throw anything here in the second round. A feeble right hand is there. Whitaker pushes it back along the ropes with a straight right. Combination, getting inside. Another right hand. Sinegal is shaken again. Whitaker going for the knockout because the opportunity has presented itself. Sinegal is staggered. Sinegal barely knows where he is right now. A left to the body, another left. Down he goes, and this one could very well be stopped right now, and frankly should be. Sinegal trying to get up, has to take the 8. Looking at the referee, the count is 6, the count is 7, now 8. He gets up at the count of 8. And they'll let it continue, but this one's not going to go very much further. Another right hand, and that'll do it. That's the end of the fight. You want. He's a pretty good fighter. 5-0, 4 knockouts. And a lot of people who follow this sport closely feel he is the best of the Olympians in terms of skill, and again, doing nothing to dispel any notion of that sort today. He has now beaten Baron Como, Danny Avery, Michael Golden, Nick Parker, and John Sinegal in succession. He is 5-0. And I think he's thinking about Hector Camacho down the line. His mom right there. And Mrs. Whitaker has watched her son, Pernell, take another step along the way to being a top 10 contender. That's not going to be too far down the line. And in fact, when we talk to Pernell in a few moments, we'll obviously query him about his immediate future, because he has really looked very, very good in his professional career. Well, Meldrick Taylor, a man who has not had a good deal of exposure, but he too has been in his own way nearly as impressive as Whitaker. You'll be seeing him, a brilliant young lightweight, just 18 years old, in a live fight against Roberto Medina. That's coming up, but for the moment, it's Whitaker winning on a second round TKO. We'll be back. We're back live in Norfolk, Virginia. Meldrick Taylor will be taking on Roberto Medina in a live 6-rounder. We'll be taking a look at a great-looking young lightweight. That's coming up. Also, Evander Holyfield was in action earlier today, and we'll be taking a look at that fight as well. It's been quite a day for the Olympians. You watched Mark Breland score a first-round knockout, and you just watched Pernell Whitaker score a second-round TKO. There is Meldrick Taylor. He is getting loose. We'll be seeing his fight coming up live against Roberto Medina very shortly. But the crowd today has gotten their money's worth already at the Scope in Norfolk, because most of them showed up to watch their man, Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker, score an early knockout, and that's exactly what he did. How would you assess that performance compared to your others so far?
Well, I feel pretty good going into the fight. I figured that this fight right here, I was in better shape than the last 4, and I had prepared myself to go 8 rounds, so that gave me a little extra training in the gym and a little extra rounds in the gym. So I came out, and plus the paper hype and all that was under my belt too. So I wanted to show my hometown that Sweet Pea was for real.
What about fighting in Norfolk? I mean, the crowd loves you. They want to see you knock a man out early. You fought here a couple of months back. Does it inspire you, or does it make you, in a way, perhaps fight out of control early on?
Well, the first fight I was a little anxious in my first fight here. But this fight right here, I wasn't anxious, and I knew the crowd was out there, so I just blocked them out of my mind and just go in there and do what I have to do.
Well, now, how do you see, we're going to turn to Lou Duva in a moment, but how do you see your future, and what do you anticipate happening 12 to 18 months from now? You going to be in line for a title shot, you think?
Oh, yeah, I hope so. If I keep performing the way I am, there's no doubt that I should have a chance at the title. And whoever's champion, if I get a chance to fight him, I'll be ready.
All right, Lou, the man looks very, very good. A lot of people think he's the best of the Olympians, and what about his future right now, and what's your timetable for him?
Well, I think they're all good. They've got so much talent. This is the best. This is the best of the group. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm looking for one match for Pernell. I'm looking for Hector Camacho. I would hope that he wins the title when he fights for the title against Ramirez. And I would love nothing better than in '86 to put Pete Whitaker in with Hector Camacho. Then you're going to see one hell of a fight. And he's ready. He's ready. Don't forget, he's been fighting since he was 10 years old, so he's ready.
Well, let's take a look right now. We're going to go back to the second round here, Pete, and take a look at the first knockdown in the second round and how you set that one up. That actually is the final knockdown. That turned out to be the one that ended it.
The uppercut I threw was the first punch that really got him, and I got him on the tail end of the right hook. So I knew that he was hurt with the uppercut, and when I knocked him down, I just didn't want to rush out and try to knock him out early because I could get over anxious and get caught. So I just took my time and took the next open. Between
now and your next fight, what's the one thing you'll work on the most?
That fight went so quick, I don't think I had to work on anything. I had to start all over again.
What about the fact that this would have been the first 8-rounder for you? How do you feel about going the distance?
If I go the distance, it'll be great, but I like the early nights better than going the long nights. So in due time, I get my chance of going 8 and 10 rounds.
You agree with Lou about Camacho? Are you looking forward to fighting him?
Oh, I'm looking forward to fighting him especially. So because we got a little grudge to settle. So I guess, whatever happens in the next 12 months, 18 months, I see myself, it's going to happen.
Okay. Pete, congratulations. Exceptional performance again. Okay, Lou, good seeing you. So, Freeland has won. Whitaker.